Hi, I've been a long time out. This is my first film since February, I think. Family traumas going on at the moment, but we'll not get into that. Anyway, what sprung me into life today was a chat I had a few weeks ago about defining you, about your illness, about your conditions, whether they define you or not. The conversation led me to think deeply about it. What defines me? Because my brain damage doesn't define me, my epilepsy doesn't define me, the fatigue, everything I've talked about in the past doesn't define me. So what does define me? Well, I like to think, and I like to think you may have noticed as I've made the films over the months and indeed years now, that a sense of humour defines me, because without it I'm nothing. And to be honest with you, without a sense of humour, most people are nothing. You've got to laugh. You've got to make fun out of everything. My lovely wife's filming me at the moment, and she's filming the fat lunatic in a t-shirt. And it's funny, so we'll go for it. It defines me. You've got to find humour in everything. Is that it? No, determination. I'm determined. I'm determined not to be defined by my illnesses. I'm determined that my voice is going to be heard, and the voice of brain injured people all over the world is going to be heard. Because it has to be. We have to get the message out there. Is that all? No, cricket. I'm defined by cricket. I love cricket. A lot of people out there, mostly in other countries, can't stand it or have never heard of it. Love cricket. It's on in the background now. It's a test match playing at this very second, and I'm watching it. Defined by it. Rock music. Defined by rock music. Love rock music. Never stop listening to Thunder's my current favourite. But going back to Def Leppards and Bon Jovi. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living a prayer, etc., etc. Defined by it. Anything else? Loud shirts. Clearly defined by it. Going out for Weatherspoons breakfasts. People of another country. Weatherspoons is a chain of public houses. We collect them. Myself and my wife collect them up to 72. We've eaten in 72 of the established outfits. Outfits? Whatever they're called. Pubs. We've eaten in them. Buttons. Buttons define me. I'm obsessed by buttons. Can't stop pressing them. I've lost count the amount of times I've ruined remote controls because I have to fiddle with buttons. Because since my brain injury, I can't stop twiddling my fingers. I've got a pen in my hands, remote controls, buttons, can't stop pressing them. Walking defines me. I walk miles, you may have heard. I walked with the Baron, the brain injury, 26 miles, with my lovely wife, who's doing the filming. We didn't sing Bon Jovi songs all the way there. We burst into song a few times, because it defines me. And it's a memory that we'll take with us. And making memories, that's something else that defines me. Alloa Athletic. What a football team. Nobody else in the world supports them unless you come from Alloa, but I do. And it defines me. Socks. Larry socks. I don't think I've ever owned a plain pair of socks in my life. It defines me. And lastly, in this particular list, as you've probably seen, cats. Bloody love them. And this one in particular. Say hello to Curfew the cat. Again. All of those things, humour, determination, cricket, Alloa, cats, making memories, walking, pressing buttons, fiddling, see you, Curf. They all define me. My brain injury doesn't define me. My epilepsy doesn't define me. None of that defines me. It's part of me, but it doesn't define me and it won't get on top of me. But I'll keep walking, I'll keep supporting Alloa, and I'll keep stroking the cat, because they define me. See you soon, folks.